What is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and I'm back at you with another video. And in today's video we're going to be getting into replacing the T connector on my thermostat housing that goes to the engine and then to the top radiator hose, because it is leaking. And I guess it is a common issue in Coyote engines, whether it be Mustangs or the F-150 Coyotes, that these do leak a lot over time. So it's recommended to replace them. And car has about 76,000 miles on it. So, and I just did the whole oil pump gear and crank sprocket like upgrade, so it started leaking even more when I put it back together. So this intro is already after I installed it, so it's already installed, if you can see it right there. And no more leaks. I've already bled the system, and you know, it's definitely worth replacing if yours is leaking, because it is a common issue with Coyotes. And but I'm gonna hop into the video right now since it's already done, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Alright, so this is the part I'm gonna be replacing, is this little, I think they call it a T connector or a Y connector, because it is leaking from the bottom right here. I'm guessing the gasket went bad, and if yours is having this issue, let's see, that's the part number right there, and just a brand new one. The only thing is, it doesn't come with this top piece, because that comes with the hose, and they just threw another O-ring in the bag for me to put a new O-ring in that one so it doesn't leak. But right now that's the only issue with my car, is the coolant leak. So I'm gonna get the car jacked up real quick, and then I'll show you guys how to pull that off. Alright, so one thing you're gonna want to do is have your cold air intake out, and then you're gonna want to remove your throttle body. There's just 4 8mm bolts, and just push it up over there so you can actually get access to this. But you're gonna want to drain the coolant. You don't have to drain all of it, just get it out of the overflow tank. So there's none in the overflow tank, because you're gonna have to take this hose off, and there's probably gonna be coolant in there. So what I'm gonna do, well, there will be coolant, not probably, is I got a few of these 1-gallon bottles that I cut open, so I can just catch the coolant and reuse it, because I'm not gonna pay for new coolant when I literally just put this in yesterday. And yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'll get back to you guys once I have the coolant drained. Alright, for the most part the coolant's drained. It's still got a little drip to it. I only had 2 gallons in there by the time I saw that that part was leaking yesterday when I was burping the system after putting everything in. And so to get this off, this clamp already moved down. You can see it's moved down, and it broke on me. Thankfully it's off the pipe, but you're gonna have to unscrew that little flathead and then get that loose. And then what you're gonna want to do is take this hose off, and I'd angle it up because there's probably gonna be coolant in there. And then just, there's a little clip. It's pretty much like this clip right here, and it comes out with a flathead on that side, on the bottom one, to get it off the thermostat housing. So all you want to do is unclip that and pull it off. And there's pretty much no coolant in the overflow tank. I'm just letting it drain out, because get as much out as I can before I decide to pull the hoses, so there's not much in there. And then I'm going to replace that. Like I said, I got a new O-ring for this one, because it doesn't come with the O-ring. It only comes with the O-ring inside that part that goes to the thermostat. So they just threw another O-ring in there for me, and we'll get this taken care of. Alright, so this is the old one. Like I said, you just pop this part off. It's kind of a pain to get off when it's old. And that's off, and then you just clip it onto the new one. Make sure you don't bend this little clip, the metal clip, because if you bend it, you gotta go buy a new one from Ford, which is gonna suck. And you can throw this one away, the old one. You don't need it as long as you get this piece off. But they already got the clamp set in place for you as to where it should go, and I'd suggest getting some coolant that you drained and, you know, kind of lubing it up in there and there too. Well, if you're using this old one, you don't need to because it still has coolant and it just attaches to a hose, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I got the new one, and then like I said, I'm just gonna, so the trick is with this, hold on, let me grab the camera. Sorry for my dog making noise, he's over there eating. So the trick is you're just gonna want to like push this on and then angle it and then get that on, because it will be easier, because this pipe has a little flex to it, so it won't be too bad. And then once that's on, just connect everything back. All right, so everything's button backed up. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. The new, I think they call it a T connector, is on. There's no leaks. I had the car running probably 30 minutes burping the coolant system. No more leaks, so that definitely fixed the issue. And yeah, it's good not to have coolant leaks anymore, because that definitely sucked. And one of these days I'm gonna have to jack up the car and like fully clean under it, because it's a mess. But yeah, so if you guys have a coolant leak, it's probably coming from that Y or T connector, whatever they call it, and it's a good idea to replace it, because it did fix the issue. And I have no more coolant leaks, which is awesome, because I've had that leak for a while and I've just been too lazy to fix it. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it so much, and thank you for your support, everything. And if you would please like, comment, subscribe, it would mean a lot, and, you know, help the channel grow and just get better and better content for you guys. And catch you in the next one. Peace.